Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. And once again, we have Josiane Hird over here to help us stretch with you. Viewers at home, if you're watching and if you're stretching with us, just know that we have a lot of support for you. Besides this program, which airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84 and FiOS 35 at 1:30 Eastern Time, we also have a website, Yogaxpress.com. That's YOGAXPRESS.com. And we have a blog as well, which you can access through the website. Besides that, if you come and stretch right here on this show with us in the studios, we also give you a copy of my third title called Yoga Secrets, which has 8 ailment-specific cards plus 2 primary cards with 48 simple stretches that target all major muscle groups, glands, and organs in the body. Before I forget, we also share with you a postcard with the same sequence, so you can keep the cards at home, the third title at home as a reference, and just carry this full sequence with you on the postcard. We also have a fridge magnet with the same sequence, so there really are no excuses for you not to stretch. So stay with us, stretch with us, and join us every afternoon, 1:30. Josiane, anything you'd like to add from yesterday? I noticed you were very excited about back bends.
Good afterwards.
Didn't it feel wonderful?
Oh, yes, wonderful. I missed it so much.
Yeah. Notice that Josiane may have socks on today. I think she usually keeps her socks on, but just know that she has rubber dots under her socks. So whatever you do, make sure that you have enough traction on the mat. You want to be safe. You don't want to slip. Yesterday, Josiane, we closed with the beginning of the balance postures.
We did the tree.
We did the tree. That's the beginning of 6 or 7 balance postures. Today we're going to start with that. We're going to do the tree posture one more time and then take our viewers through about 6 to 7 balance postures and then move on to a bit of a twist and then the seated. So basically what we're doing for our viewers at home, what we're doing is working through all the postures, all the 48 stretches in the next couple of episodes. Hopefully we should be able to finish all the way down to the supine. So all the standing ones are in green. The seated ones are in red. You have prone and then supine. That's how this program works, and a lot of yoga postures work that way. Whenever you have a sequence that's put together, it always starts from standing, seated, prone, and supine. Supine is the ultimate rest posture. Standing is the ultimate alert posture. So Josiane, is there anything else you want to add from yesterday? I know you felt great and you looked amazing. You look amazing today too. I know you're going to ready to stretch.
I wanted to show that I do have my regular clothes, which are my sporty clothes, not my yoga clothes.
Well, that's true. That's true. Just to remind our viewers, just remember, you can stretch in anything. You could be wearing a suit, a tie, whatever. All you have to do is just loosen up a little bit and stretch. You want to stretch from the inside. You are stretching, expanding your mind. You're stretching the tendons on the inside. You're not really stretching your muscles. So you're stretching from the inside. So when you breathe right, you exhale and inhale. Exhale when you go up. Inhale as you go up. Exhale as you come down. Just do the right breathing technique and you'll feel the stretch from the inside. So when the tendons stretch, what we're doing is we're actually releasing those feel-good juices called endorphins. And that's why we feel so good.
Yes.
And especially in the twists. Twists are actually, there are very few twists in yoga that give you the kind of amazing feeling of a high, a healthful high, as Ardha Matsyendra, which we're going to do today.
I love when we do the cow. You see the cow, and we twist all the way to the back.
Oh, that's the half fish,
yes.
Ardha Matsyendra, half lord of the fishes.
It feels so good.
Yes, it feels wonderful, doesn't it? So every time we twist, what we're doing is we are wringing our upper and lower body to the opposite side. So what we're doing is we're depriving ourselves, our body, of oxygen and fresh blood for a few seconds, and then when you release the body back to its normal state, fresh blood, fresh oxygen rushes to those glands and organs. That's why we feel so good. So let's start. If we're ready, let's start with the balance postures. We'll start with the tree before we freeze and start growing roots right here. We want to make sure, viewers at home, if you're stretching with us, just remember every time you stretch, before you stretch actually, you want to make sure that you loosen up a little bit. So you want to do some warm-ups. So if you're going to do standing postures, you want to make sure your legs are moving a little bit to get the blood flowing. Now we're going to get into balance posture. So remember, the biggest cue for a balance posture is to look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. So let's, Josiane, you and I can probably look at the cones over there in front of the camera. And then as you get stronger, look at a point that's closer and closer to you. In the beginning, we'll start off with looking at something in the distance. Transfer your weight to the right leg. We're going to take you, our viewers, through a posture called Vrikshas, and Vriksh means tree. So raise your left foot at the heel, turn your left knee out to the side. Place your right hand on your right hip. Inhale, lift your left foot up. Hold on to the left ankle with the left hand. Attach the sole of your left foot to the inside of the upper right thigh. Now I'm facing the camera head on, but I'm also going to now start looking at the cone in front of me, just to start lowering my eyes a little bit. Place both your palms in front of your chest, raise your elbows. That helps you stay in the moment, keeps you alert. Inhale, raise your arms all the way overhead. Now, if you want to take it a little further and you think you may not lose your balance, open up your palms and hold it right there. Vrikshas. Make sure your left knee is turned out all the way to the side. Place your palms together. Exhale, bring your arms down and release. Now, transfer your weight to the other leg. Now, when I'm on the other foot, when my weight is all the way on the other foot, I'm going to try and take it a step further. I'm going to see if I can hold my balance by looking at a point a little closer to me. The closer you get, the easier it is to start closing your eyes, and that's when we get into meditative state. Now, I'm not sure we can close our eyes. I'm not sure I'm ready to close my eyes today in balance, but we're going to give it a shot. Transfer your weight to the left leg. Lift your right heel off of the floor. Turn your right knee out to the side. Place your left hand on your left hip. Inhale, lift your right ankle up. Attach the sole of your right foot to the inside of your upper left thigh. Place both your palms together in front of your chest. Elbows are raised. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way up. Now I'm going to move my focus to the orange cone just below the camera. And then I'm going to come forward, look at the mic in front of us. And then I'm going to try and close my eyes. Very nice, Josiane. Close my eyes for just a few seconds. Exhale and release. Another thing that might help us hold our balance. Exhale. That's okay. We're there. We're at the end of it. Remember, our holding times in the studio, and this is good for you to know too, or for our viewers to know, our holding times are much longer than you would notice in a yoga school. We hold it a little longer so we can explain a few things to you. So if you're not able to hold your posture as long as we are trying to do it right here, that's okay. Because the idea is to just stay in the moment. The longer you hold it, the more effective the posture can be. So we're going to now keep our feet together. We are going to take you through a posture called Tula Danda, or balancing scales. Heels are together, toes slightly apart, palms in front of your chest. Inhale, take your arms all the way overhead. Now make sure you strengthen your low back, tighten your low back muscles, transfer your weight to the right leg. We're going to exhale, dip the torso forward, and inhale immediately after, raise the left leg. Exhale and dip. Tula Danda, or balancing scales. Look at a point that doesn't move. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. Bring your palms back in front of your chest. This time, transfer your weight to the left leg. When the whole body goes forward, the upper body and the lower extremity, the left leg that went out and the upper torso that came forward, the whole thing with your balancing leg looks like a T. So it's perpendicular to the floor. Inhale, transfer the weight to your left leg, raise your arms all the way overhead. Exhale, dip your torso, lift your right leg. Flex your right foot. Look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. If you get out of the posture, get right back in. Do not give up on yourself. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. This time, transfer the weight to your right leg. Place your right hand on your right hip. What we're going to do is we're going to inhale, hold on to the left big toe. If you've got socks on like Josiane does, hold on to the left foot. And then exhale and extend your left leg all the way out. Now, if you're very comfortable extending it out in front of you, you might want to take it out to the side. That gives you a deeper pelvic stretch. So now transfer your weight to the right leg. Lift your left foot off of the floor. I'm going to hold on to my left big toe. Remember, when you hold on to the big toe, it leads. The left big toe leads to the left eye. So you're actually massaging your optic nerves as well. Now we're going to attempt to take our left foot out to the side. Inhale, very gently, release. Very nice balance. You can feel the stretch even though my leg anyway, I don't know about you, I didn't really sneak a peek this time, but you can actually feel the stretch even if the leg is not fully extended, because that's my capacity. My capacity is not, I'm not quite there to get my leg all the way out. But viewers, some of you over there might be able to get the leg all the way out. The idea is to feel the stretch, to be able to go a little beyond your normal capacity. Transfer your weight to the left leg. Now, turn your right knee out to the side. Inhale, lift the right foot up. Hold on to the right big toe. Look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. Inhale, extend the right leg out to the front. And then if you want to get adventurous, try and take it out to the side. Now, if your legs are not all the way out, they're not straight, that's okay. Inhale and release. Very gently, place your right foot down. That's Uttita Pada, raised foot. Gloria is going to join us off camera. Thank you, Gloria. We have two more balance postures, and you're welcome to join us in the balance ones as well. But just to warn you, viewers at home, if you're just joining us halfway through the program, feel free to join us while you're in the balance postures. But just know, starting a sequence, starting your practice with balance can be a little tougher than you think. So just be warned, but give it a shot. We're going to take you through a posture called Nataraj Asana. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Now this time, place your right hand on the right hip. Hold on to your left ankle from behind. And then try and keep your knees close to you. Yes, that's good, Gloria. If you have a chair or a table next to you, feel free, hold on to that. Now, Josiane and I are not going to use the chair right now because we're not prepared. Inhale, take your right arm up. Very nice, Josiane. Exhale, dip your torso, lift your left knee off of the floor. Now, you want to try and take your left knee as high as you can. That gives you a wonderful quad stretch. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. Now, remember, viewers, if you are stretching with us, keep in mind, look at one single point. Do not look at people. Do not look at Gloria. Do not look at Josiane. Don't look at me either. Just listen to the instructions. Hold on to your left hip. Place your left hand on your left hip. Transfer your weight to your left leg. Hold on to your right ankle from behind. Now, just know that if your knees are closer to each other, your stretch is a little deeper. Now, if you bring your knees out, you may get your balance much better, but you won't get a full stretch. It's not easy too, Josiane. Remember, we are holding it much longer. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, dip your torso, lift your right knee up. Focus at one single point. Very nice, Gloria. Good job. Inhale. Inhale and release. That's okay, you're giving it a shot, and as long as you feel that quad stretch, that's important.
Yeah, it's a good thing to start by holding on and then let go.
Right, exactly. So that's very good advice, actually, Josiane. Viewers, remember that if you are new to balanced postures, feel free, hold on to a table or a chair, and eventually you'll be able to let go of the table or the chair. Now transfer your weight to the right leg. Use the props you already have. Move your left knee over the right. Tuck. Just wrap your left foot around your right calf. Left knee is up. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip the right elbow over the left. You want to make sure if your left knee is up, right arm goes up. So you want to make sure you're perfectly balanced. And bend your knee. Inhale, let's come up. Release the right leg. Untangle your arms and let's switch sides. Don't forget, you always need to balance your postures. You don't want to feel lopsided when you're going home. You don't want to be calling me names. So transfer your weight to the left leg. Use the props you already have. Cross your right knee over. Wrap your right foot around the left calf. Right knee is over. Left arm goes up. Exhale. Dip your left elbow over your right. Garudasana. Garuda is eagle. And hold. Look at a point that doesn't move. Inhale. Release the legs first. Untangle your arms. Any guesses why we want to release our legs first?
I'm not sure. I think I did release my arm and my legs to make it more difficult.
Maybe you're very steady on your legs.
No,
for
really,
viewers who are not very experienced.
I wanted to make it difficult to myself to get
You're challenging
more.
yourself,
Yes.
right. The idea in releasing the legs first, though, in our program anyway, is very practical. You don't want to lose balance because you want to try and complete
it makes
the
sense to
posture.
release the legs first.
Right,
yes.
so that you get your balance back. So Garudasana, before Garuda we did the Natraj and Uttitapada. Good. Now I'm going to take you through a posture called Uttanasana. Uttanasana is also known as ragdoll in North America. Uttan simply means intense forward fold. Heels are together, toes slightly apart. Now we could take our arms all the way up from the side. Inhale the arms up, palms facing down. Keep inhaling, take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Hold on to your opposite elbows. And now wiggle your biceps behind. Got you there, Josiane. Wiggle your biceps behind your ears. And then lift your chin up. Exhale, fold from the hip. This is one of the few postures in this sequence where we do not recommend, we do not actually suggest that you try to stay connected because you already are connecting your palms with the opposite elbows. So you're not really suspended in midair. And keep exhaling and go deeper every time. Josiane, do you feel that wonderful stretch in the back of your legs?
Yes,
Isn't
it's good.
Yeah, the hamstrings get a beautiful, beautiful stretch. And yoga, a lot of yoga works on gravity. So gravity is actually taking us down. It's helping us. Inhale, strengthen your low back. Let's come up with a nice straight back. Exhale and release. I did make a mistake and I apologize. We could have gone straight into the next one, but we'll do it now. So inhale, take your arms all the way overhead. Palms are clasped together. Exhale, fold all the way over. Parvatasana. Place your hands, your palms on the floor about 2 feet in front of your feet, 2 feet in front of your legs. Take your left leg back and then the right leg back. The school that I came from, Josiane, they would call this posture Parvat or mountain. In North America, this is also called, I know you like it, so I'll let you say it. What's this called? In English, it's fine. You remember that?
I only remember the mountain. And I just
you want to remember? That's good. That's good. I think I just brainwashed you, but that's good.
When I study yoga, that's always called mountain, not nothing else.
Oh, that's good. But they also call it downward dog, right?
Downward dog, yes, but that's like a nickname.
No, I'm glad you call it mountain. Downward dog, Adho Mukha Shvanasana. Adho is downward, Mukha is facing, Shvana is dog. So it's also called Adho Mukha Shvanasana, downward dog, or Parvat or mountain. Very gently, we're going to bring our right foot between the hands into Ashwa Sanchala. Place the left knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the left foot and ease off just a little bit. Ashwa Sanchala. Ashwini is horse. Ashwa Sanchala, equestrian or like a horse. Keep exhaling and dip your hips. So you should feel a beautiful stretch of your quadricep muscles on the front of the upper left thigh. Right knee is up. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over the right knee. Place your right palm. We also like to call this the Yogaxpress twist, but this really has a name. It's called Parsva Kona Namaskara. Parsva, intense. Kona is corner. And Namaskara is prayer. Intense prayer twist. Inhale, and let's switch legs. Remember, you always need to balance the other side. Take the right leg back, bring the left leg forward. Ashwa Sanchala, uncurl your toes in the right foot. Keep exhaling and dip. Left knee is up. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, dip the right elbow over the left knee. Place the left palm on top of the right. Raise the left elbow. Intense prayer twist or Parsva Kona Namaskara. This is also a bit of a balanced posture, so you want to stay in the moment. Inhale. Let's release. Let's come on our hands and knees and take you through Josiane's favorite, very favorite posture. You have a lot of favorites in this sequence.
One of my favorites. I have many of them.
This is one of your many favorites. Cat posture, Marjarya is the Sanskrit word for cat. Curl your toes in, bring your knees out about 6 to 8 inches apart. So knees are hip width apart, hands are shoulder width apart, hands are directly below the shoulders. You want to keep your body in neutral position first. And then what we're going to do, we're going to inhale, lift our chin and our buttocks up and dip the torso in the center. And then we're going to exhale and arch our back and uncurl the toes. So keep your toes curled in for the moment. Inhale, lift the chin and the buttocks, dip your torso. Exhale, uncurl your toes, arch your back. Let's try that one more time to redeem ourselves. Curl your toes in. Inhale, dip your torso. Very nice. You notice how Josiane looks just like a cat when she does this, because you've got cats at home, right?
3.
3 cats. Wow. No wonder you have a lot of experience, a lot of practice. Uncurl your toes, arch your back. Let's come into neutral position. And then we're going to bring our knees a little closer to our palms and come up into, we're going to take you through a posture called Ustra Asana. Ustra is camel. We're going to face the front left of the mat. That way you can see us in profile from each of the cameras. And you'll be able to see how to place your hands behind your back. So place your palms on your buttocks and push your elbows close to each other. That already helps open up the chest, brings your shoulders closer to each other. And remember what we said yesterday. We were talking about when you take your shoulders back, you know, when you're feeling all lost and a little disoriented and you're feeling a little depressed, it's like the whole world, the whole weight of the world is on your shoulders. You literally will feel that weight getting shed when you take your shoulders back. So it's like shedding weight off of your shoulders. So you feel more relaxed, more calm. Inhale, the chin up. You want to keep your knees at hip width. Exhale, glide your palms down the back of your thighs. Tighten your buttock muscles, your gluteals. Very gently reach for the right heel with the right hand, left heel with the left hand. And you want to then tilt your pelvis forward and hold. Very gently. Get back, place your hands back on your buttocks. Inhale, let's come up. Going to stay, we have one more back bend and then we go into a forward fold. So let's sit on our heels. Supta Vajra, supine diamond. Vajra or Vaira is diamond, Supta is supine. We're going to continue to face this side of the mat. We're fine where we are. Now remember, in this posture it may be a little bit intense if you're not careful. So if you think your thighs are going to hurt today, you've already had a lot of practice, a lot of stretching, a lot of running, whatever, bring your knees out just a little bit. That makes it a little easier. If you want to challenge yourself, and this is all the stretching you're getting today, stay with us and keep your knees close. Now, if you're doing what Josiane's doing, you're bringing not only your knees out, she's also bringing her heels out. Then you have the opportunity, or should I say, you have the temptation to bring your buttocks down to the floor. Just remember, if your ankles are not strong enough, if they're not stretched enough, that could hurt a little. Josiane's fairly experienced, so I think she's very comfortable. I'm going to keep my knees together. Place your elbows. Right elbow down on the floor behind you. Do not tilt your head back just yet. Place the left elbow down. Once both elbows are down, tilt your head back. Now, when you tilt your head back, there's a temptation to lift your knees off of the floor. You don't want to do that. When you lift your knees, you're putting pressure on your ankles. Supta Vajra, supine diamond. Keep breathing. Very gently press with your palms. Inhale, let's come up. Very nice. Now, we're going to do a little bit of a forward fold called Shashank or rabbit. I'm going to move back just a little bit. We'll sit on our heels, and we could be sitting facing each other, Josiane, so that way both cameras can pick us up from both angles. Very nice. Actually, we should, since there are only two of us, maybe that's what we should do in all the postures. All right, going forward, that's what we're going to do. You're sitting on your heels, keep your knees close to each other. Remember, if you bring your knees out, it's a little less intense. You want to challenge yourself, knees are together. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling, take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Now what we're going to do, we're going to exhale, fold from the hip. Before we do that, I want you to remember, it's very tempting to bring your palms down first. You want to try and bring your forehead to the floor before your palms touch the ground. Exhale, fold from the hip with a nice straight back. Bring your palms out to the side, touch your forehead down, and then place the palm down. Once your palms are all the way, or once your forehead is down and your palms are all the way out, make sure your elbows are not touching the floor. Now, if you feel that you need to lift your buttocks a little bit, that's okay. It's a rabbit posture. It's okay to lift your hips off. But if you can't push them down as far as you can, as deep as you can, it's a little more intense, a little more effective. Inhale, strengthen your low back. Place your palms together. Let's come up with a nice straight back. Exhale and release. We'll take you through one beautiful twist called Ardha Matsyendra. From the sound of the music, it looks like we might be at the end of the program, but I think we might still have a little more time to go. So let's keep going. Ardha Matsyendra. Ardha is half Matsyendra. Matsya is fish. Matsyendra, Lord of the Fishes. Half Lord of the Fishes or half spinal twist. Tuck your left heel under your right buttock. While we're in this posture, I'd like to thank Manhattan Neighborhood Network for hosting this episode. Thanks to Richard Swanson, and Kristen Kofa, our facilitators responsible for these amazing lights, studio lights and sound. And thanks to Danny Darrow, our director. On behalf of Josiane and Banu, we are saying goodbye. I believe it's almost time. Now, cross your right foot over the left knee. Push your right knee in to the left. Torque your upper body to the right. So your left knee is out already halfway to the left. Your right knee is to the left. Now inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over the right knee and see if you can hold on. I say see because sometimes it's harder for some of us. Hold on to your left knee. Take your right hand behind you and twist all the way back. Inhale and release. And let's keep the cameras rolling till we're able to twist on the other side. So let's see if we can do that. Tuck your right heel under the left buttock. Cross the left heel foot over the right knee. And you might notice for viewers at home too, and I'm sure you noticed it too, Josiane, one side cooperates a little more. This side cooperates a little more for me. So I'm going to push the left knee in to the right. Torque your upper body to the left. Inhale the right arm up. When you're ready, oh, you're already there. Exhale. Dip your right elbow over the left knee. Hold on to your right knee. Take your left hand behind you and turn to look back.